I am Batman. I mean, average sniper.
Well, heads up guys, Average Sniper here. Welcome to my channel. So I have some tips for you for sniping in Battlefield 1. And the first few tips I'm going to give you are just general tips for sniping in any video game. And then I'm going to give you some more specific tips for Battlefield 1. So this is geared towards people who are new to sniping or maybe intermediate snipers, and definitely people that are coming over from Call of Duty and transitioning to Battlefield. You want to snipe, but you're not sure exactly how. So here we go. First off, and I think this is the most important rule, don't panic. You're going to get yourself into situations that you can't control where there's multiple enemies attacking you and you have no backup. So definitely do your best not to panic, stay calm, and shoot as many people as you can. If you can only kill one guy before you get taken out, that's better than getting taken out with 0 kills. And you'll actually find that if you don't panic, you're going to get a lot more kills than you do if you do panic. You're going to end up being more accurate. You're not going to pull that trigger so fast. You're not going to take those pot shots. You're just going to get the kills that you're not even expecting to get. So definitely do not panic. Rule number 1. Tip number 2 is use strategic movement. Don't just run in. I see way too many snipers just running straight in, like to an objective or to an enemy base where there's too many enemies. You see this bridge right here is a perfect example. If I would have run out onto that bridge, I would have gotten slaughtered. I did not see all the enemies coming onto the bridge laying down there. It was strategic movement and positioning that gave me the advantage so I could clear the bridge for my team, which I'm still clearing. There's a lot of enemies there. Which brings me to my next tip. Get into a strategic location. There's way too much crap out there about snipers being campers. Yes, anybody can be a camper, whether you're a sniper or not. Just because you're shooting people from one location does not mean you are camping. Right here, in that scene where I was clearing the bridge, that's exactly what a sniper is supposed to do. They're supposed to help their team capture objectives by sniping the enemies off the objectives. Now there's a lot more you can do as a sniper, but in order to do that, you need to be in a strategic location. You can't just jump out from behind your cover and expect to survive. You won't. You might get lucky sometimes, but the majority of the time you're going to get killed. So stay with the strategic movement. Move from cover to cover and get into a location that helps you help your team. Because as a sniper, you don't want to be selfish and just go for kills. You definitely want to help your team. You can't always be in a position to help your team, but by taking out people on an objective, shooting people out of a blimp like I was just doing, you're helping your teammates stay alive. So just keep that in mind. And don't be the guy that doesn't help the team by camping 1,000 meters away from the objective and just going for long headshots for your own personal score. If you can stay that far away and help your team, by all means, do it. If you can't, then do something, to help your team. So that's another tip. Always be helping your team out. Put yourself in a position where you can help your team. And these are here we go with more specific tips for Battlefield 1. So I'm going to say that you should really know and understand your gun. Don't pick up a brand new sniper rifle and just expect to do totally awesome with it. You definitely want to feel it out. Take it slow. Get used to the scope sway. Get used to how long you can hold your breath. Get used to the way it reloads. Get used to how quick it is, bullet velocity, bullet drop, and all that. If you're not sure where to find that information, I'm going to put a link to simthic.com, which is a website that provides detailed statistics on sniper rifles and other weapons for Battlefield and some other games. So this is where you'll be able to find out the information on the different sniper rifles. If you're wondering what that iron sight sniper rifle is that I was just using that's hitting those one-shot kills, that is a martini-henry sniper rifle, and it's the very last sniper rifle you unlock. There's no trick to unlocking it, like in previous versions of Battlefields. You just have to basically level up the scout class to scout level 10. And I did that in a day, twice, once in the beta and once in the actual release, by simply playing as a sniper. I'm not sure if it's the sniper kills that get you leveled up or if it's just getting points as a scout, but I was capturing objectives and sniping people, and I eventually got to scout class 10 and I unlocked that. That's a really good one-shot kill rifle between the 30 and 80 meter range. Alright, so make sure you understand your gun. And then a really cool new mechanic introduced in Battlefield 1 is called sweet spots. Sweet spots means you can actually get a one-shot chest kill on enemies if they're within the given meter range of your gun. For example, the Martini-Henry, the iron sight gun I was just using, that has a 30 to 80 meter one spot or a sweet spot range where you can hit one-shot chest kills. Other sniper rifles might start at 80 meters or 60 meters and not have so much of a gap in between them. So there might only be a 20 meter space where you can get that sweet spot kill. That information is also on simthic.com, and the link is in the description of this video in case you're interested. Okay, so we talked about sweet spots. Now let me talk a little bit about the changes in bullet drop and bullet velocity for Battlefield 1. So if you're coming over from previous Battlefields, it might take a little bit of getting used to, because here's the weird thing. The bullet drop was increased, but the bullet drop was decreased. So it went from, well, I guess it was increased, sorry, the bullet drop was increased from about somewhere around 9 meters per second to 12 meters per second. So the bullet does drop more in Battlefield 1 than Battlefield 4. But the bullet velocity has increased, so you don't have to lead your targets as far, you don't have to lead your targets as much depending on how far away they are. So if you're a close to medium range sniper, kind of like I am, you might be used to leading your targets a little more than you should have to if you've played, say, Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4 before this. Just practice not leading your targets so much when they're close to medium range. Even when they're slightly long range, you still don't have to lead them as much. So that is the #1 thing to get used to. And watch that bullet drop. The bullet drop off is severe after about 130 meters average, depending on the gun you're using. Some of the guns can hit pretty close to headshots, just aiming right above their heads, up to about 180 meters out. But you'll definitely want to look at the bullet drop statistics on simthic.com. Well, I hope these tips help you guys. If you enjoy sniping, please subscribe to this channel. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. And subscribe if you want to see more Battlefield sniping videos and get more information. I'll see you guys on the next video, and thank you very much for watching. Later, guys.